really understand and remember basically. Okay, so it's something that you do with the team together. If you cannot do push-up, do something that you can.
Right. Any other questions, comments, or personal experience that you want to share with the group?
Question.
Yeah.
Anyway, going way back to what you were talking about like we can't force them if they don't want to fulfill the criteria of the program. So what if you take the first approach and it doesn't work? As in like encouraging them. What if it doesn't work?
If it doesn't work?
Yeah, what do you suggest?
It doesn't work.
So just
When I say it doesn't work, that means that individual is not taking up the responsibility to fulfill the program requirements, right? If we encourage that individual to catch up, do whatever he or she can to make it up, and still the individual fail to do it, that's it.
Actually,
well, my point is don't feel bad, because we in the committee, we had that discussion as well. We have 48 bronze. Of course, we want to see 48 bronze qualified for DVA, 48 bronze to fulfill all the Levy requirements. Of course, that would be a very nice scenario. Or we have 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4 who, for some reason, after all this whatever encouragement that we work on, still refuse to finish everything. Nothing we can do, right? And the point is, don't feel bad about yourself. Don't put it on your shoulder. It's not me to help him qualify. It's he or she help themselves to qualify, right? So we've done our part. If you run into that situation, of course, hopefully you don't see a lot of these situations. But if you run into this situation, if you have done a few rounds of working with that individual encouragement, or you get people to help you out as well, and it's the same result, let it go. That would be my suggestion, my recommendation. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. The bottom line is don't feel bad about yourself. I wouldn't say feel bad. I would say if we haven't done the encouragement part, then we haven't done our part. But if we have done so, and if we believe we've done everything, and we are not getting the result, so
what if, I'm not talking about the hours, the other parts that complete themselves. What if I'm talking about more like CSP, when they have to work with other people, and it's affecting other people on the team.
yeah.
So even though you encourage them a lot, because you know it's unfair, other people do all the work for that person. Then you still just.
I would say that probably would be a different issue. That probably would be like a teamwork issue to me. Say if I read your question correctly, it's in CSP, some are doing more, some are doing very little, or maybe some are doing nothing. But it could happen. It could happen. It's more like a teamwork thing. The issue would be how you solve the teamwork issue.
It's more
maybe get more involvement from the individual, or maybe ask the individual why you do that, because we are looking at his behavior from our side here. He or she may have some reasons. Right? If we try to find out, dig out more, and that would be one way to help resolve the situation.
Actually, there are situations that some of the commissioners, as from our past experience, that they don't necessarily want to be there at all. Right? And if they really insist on not performing, that's not what we can do about it. What we can do is to help the others to make sure that whoever wanted to, they will be able to be successful. And that is our reward, is to help them to be successful. And if they want it, we provide all the resources and help. We can. But if somebody, individuals, that they cannot, they don't want to, what can you do? There's not much you can do. Because with all the motivation in the world, first thing, we are not the parents. We are not there 100% of the time, right? And it's not our responsibility to because what happens is that we can only do so much. Please remember that. Okay? We provide them the opportunity. Just like what we said all along in all over the program, is providing the opportunity and the resources for them to do it. If they don't want to do it, just like the DEA. If they are not going to fill out all the forms, what are we going to do? Not much we can do, right? That means that they give up. When they give up, we cannot do anything. The only thing is that if they are disruptive to others, then we have to do something about that. We have to make sure that he's not going to be disruptive to his team or the people around him, well, so that the other people can still keep getting the benefit from the program. Right? That is the most important.
So how do the disruptive person, do the team in that person's team, do they just continue on with the CSP without him?
Yeah, can do that because if he's disruptive, what is the reason for the disruption in the first place?
He has probably no encouragement of doing anything.
If he doesn't have any incentive or from himself, the desire to complete anything,
So then
it's not going to
just
work.
let him go and
Yeah, if you try your best and the team, what about the team? What did this team say? Did the team agree that he's being disruptive?
probably
What does the team say? That's the other thing you can look at, right? Every situation is different. What does the team say? Yeah.
Like, what if that person is picking on one person? Like, this is also something else other than CSP. Like, that person is not respecting the other person.
Then
So
that's
that would
very
be a
bad.
bad situation.
Then it's a very bad situation, isn't it? Right? This person, why is he not respecting everybody in the team, or just
well,
one?
not anybody. Like, there's
Just-
a particular person that
like few in the team.
that person picks on, like calling names. So like, I think that's really bad.
That is sort of like more like bullying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. That is.
I would say as counselors that we should point this out to them and try to talk to them to understand more about why he has that kind of behavior.
Like, I've already talked to that person.
Yeah.
And if there is, and it's still continuing, and then
Maybe
we
the
should
other way
we
is
should
to get the program directors or get the community members to talk
Yeah.
to them, talk to people. You can go to the parents. And you can do
because
that.
yeah because
if
that's
it's disrupting, if it's disrupting the program, you can talk to the parents. I think this would be our process we can do. And maybe after we've done everything and that individual is still not changing the behavior, then we will then declare that this individual will be out of that project. But I think at least we should try to go through these number of processes.
we will try to give them all the opportunity in the world.
It
But
needs
then
to be, we can talk to,
We have
talk to the individuals and parents. We've done that before, for some good results. Yeah. So we've done that before. So it's not. But again, our experience is we don't have that many trouble, right? But at times we do face one or two of these situations.
Well, one other thing is that it may be something that happened between people because this may be character conflict. We don't know. Personality conflicts. It happens. But if there is some history behind it, then we may have to find out what's that. Right? This is one of the things that you may have to talk to those two individuals personally first, and try to figure out where the problems are, and then try to get them together and talk about it. That's one way. But the facilitation can be a little difficult. If you need help, you can talk to program counselors or us, and we try to see if we can facilitate. Okay? Because it's more like a bullying situation in that case, I would say.